Hey everyone, have you ever thought about learning English is a difficult task? Or maybe you're one of those people who learn English in a fun and unexpected way, like me, like us? Well, I did. Today, we're going to talk with someone who teaches English to young learners, and together, we'll explore the challenges, the fun parts, the future of English learning in Indonesia. So, if you're curious of how kids today picking up English, or maybe even want to improve your own skills, you're gonna have to stick around. All right, let's meet our special guest. Hi, could you introduce yourself and tell us a bit about what you do?
Hello and good evening. Thank you for having me here. My name is Rizky Abdillah and I am an English tutor for elementary school students. I have been teaching for 2 years, helping kids learn and understand English.
Yeah. And that's really cool. Honestly, I remember when I was first started learning English in school at the no, it wasn't in school. When I was a kid, it was from playing a video games. We both playing video games. We love video games. I had to understand mission objective, the quest, the dialogues, the puzzle, all of it. And even to chat with other people online right now. When I was a kid, it doesn't exist yet. Do you think games, music, shows, film can be a good way to teaching people and young learners how to speak English?
Absolutely. Video games and other media of entertainment create a natural learning environment because players are so motivated to understand the language and its culture. They pick up new words, phrases, and even grammar without realizing it. Plus, chatting with other players online helps with real life conversation skills.
Yeah, exactly. I remember struggling with word likes infantry, like quest, but because I saw with them all the time when I'm playing the games, they just stuck in my head. Like I need to go to my inventory to picking up my sword. Yeah, I need to finish this quest. I don't know what that means at the time, but it stick in my head. But of course, not all kids learn English like both of us with through video games. In your experience, sir, what are the biggest struggles young learners face when they're learning English?
One of the biggest challenges?
Mm-hmm.
One of the biggest challenges is that they're often too shy to speak to others, afraid of making mistakes when they're speaking. Another issue is that English pronunciation can be tricky. See how I just messed up right there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Even if I'm well versed in the language,
Yes.
sometimes you just can't help but twist your tongue at some words.
Yeah.
And especially for kids that are, well, in my age, especially for words that just don't sound like Bahasa Indonesia, not native to them.
It's a different language. It's a different structure of languages. I totally get that. Absolutely. When I was first learning, I just even right now. We both mispronounce some things. Yeah, but it's because sometimes you found the words on the books, on the magazine, on the videotron on the road, but you never even heard of it before. You go to a country, as in an English speaking country, and then you just wonder what that means, right? But yeah, so the next question is we just talk about it. How do you usually help kids to overcome their fear about shy to talk about other people?
I usually help kids who have a fear of talking with people, especially in English, is I try to make them learn in a fun way or in a way that they're accustomed to.
Mhm.
Sometimes they like to play games. Okay, today is game day. We bring in a game console and we play together. Or maybe songs and we play some songs. Maybe in break time we just play some English songs.
Mhm.
And it helps people relax and also learn at the same time. And I make them stop worrying about making mistakes and hope that they can just keep on communicating with others. I want to relinquish that fear from them because that's what a teacher does.
Yeah, and that's such a great approach. If you are my English teacher for schools when I was a kid, maybe I'm
Would
an
be more potent.
man. Yeah, I'm a Dell now. If yeah, that's a good analogy. If you were my, if that kind of studying method was in my days of students,
You would be lazy.
I would be lazy. I would be Adele. I would be John Legend by then. I know. Okay.
Shall we head on to the next question?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Such a great approach already.
Yes.
But looking ahead, as an English tutor, for young people, they're our future. How do you see about the future of English education in Indonesia?
I've been seeing a more variable approach to technology here in Indonesia. I mean, you see how the people are, well, overusing artificial intelligence, and I'm not
Yeah.
complaining, but in my opinion, apps, videos, and interactive online classes to make English more accessible is making people soft. They're not here. They're not overcoming their own fears.
Yeah, I get the point. Yeah.
The leisureness of whatever is in their hands is right there, and they, even then, they still don't do it.
They don't
E-
suffer anymore.
even with
They,
this-
yeah,
even
with
with
this device.
This device, they're still not.
Yeah. With this
Learn.
easy one, they're not even learning. They're not even studying. They just get, oh, that's how you learn English, and then it goes with other knowledge as well. Not
Yes,
only
yes.
English, not only literature, but even in, I grew up in the technology basis, in a world of IT. It goes the same. People were lazy about learning what they need to be learning. You get what I mean?
Oh, kind of.
Yeah.
But even with all the contradicting opinions that I just told you about,
Uh-huh.
I still feel that we can find a way in our society to use that more efficiently and more valuably and more effectively, so that we can overcome such
Our boundaries.
leisureness, our like sloth-like
Like,
sloth-like personality, and just motivate ourselves. And I hope that we can just find both ways to merge into one, so we can use the newly artificial intelligence or maybe new media and combine it with traditional conversations with other people.
yeah, you're sweating by talking like
That's-
this. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, that's the hope. We hope that
But
English
yes, it's,
education in Indonesia will improve a lot. I hope.
well,
Once again, I hope.
I hope, yes.
I hope it.
It's an expectation that's too high for our society, but let's just hope.
It is. But thank you for coming in here and talk with me. And we're gonna talk some more after this video is end. But yeah, thank you for having this conversation with me.
I also thank you for inviting me to this lovely evening tonight.
It's just
A shame that I don't get any snacks or something.
snacks. Yeah, we're gonna have it. Like,
But I'm glad
snacks all the time.
I'm glad that I put out some of my time to help you with this.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thanks so much. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's the talk at this evening. But yeah, we need to conclude about that talks. But I hope that English education in Indonesia will grow even bigger. We hope that people in Indonesia doesn't take English education as a side knowledge, but also in bahasa Indonesia, we have to take pride in our culture and society. So let's hope English education will have a more bright future. This is Rangga, and thank you so much.
Now let's break down the key takeaway from our conversation before. The biggest challenges include shyness and the fear of making mistakes. Of course, this is the main problem for younger people to learn English, because I experienced the same when I was a kid. And then the second one is pronunciation's difficult. Even I now still have it as a problem sometimes when I pronounce words that isn't familiar in my head. And then the last one is limited exposure to real life English conversation. So our community just when someone speaking English, we just don't support them to make this little child, make these younger people speaks more English as a learning opportunities. We just judge them sok Inggris gitu. And based on our experts' insights, some effective ways to learn English are using games, songs, and storytelling, and then encouraging daily conversation in English, creating a fun, pressure free learning environment, and then the last one, using video games as immersive learning tools. With technology advancing, English learning will be more interactive, but real life communication is still essential. A mix of digital tools and face to face interaction is the key to mastering English. So, what did we learn today? Learning English doesn't have to be scary or boring. Whether it's through games, music, or storytelling, the key is to make it fun. For me, video games helped a lot. What about you? Have you ever learned English in a fun or unexpected way? Share your experience in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video. My name is Rangga, and thank you.